U23 World Team member Randon Miranda wrapped up your tournament today. Thoughts overall on your preparation and your performance?
Preparation, I'd say I felt great. Like, I felt good. I felt, ready. Like, it's time. The match itself, it hasn't hit me yet. I went in there confident. I think not the most confident I've ever been, but very confident. I went out there and couldn't open him up very well. Couldn't get to my attacks very well. He was pretty good at closing up. And then that front headlock that I had, the first one didn't have it that tight, so when they had to call it, second one probably a little tighter than usual. That's probably my fault, but it's just like easy things to learn, and just in the room, just work on it. Just work on opening them up and work on how to wrestle those different types of bodies and wrestlers. So it's nothing new. It's a shame. I want that medal so bad. But I know, it's going to come, and we're working, so that's it on that.
You've had a few hours to let that match sink in and think about it, reflect on it. What would you do differently if you had the chance?
Right after the match, Andy and Coach Andy and Lindland, Matt, they came up to me and they were like, you were kind of reaching a little more, and I think my game plan was, he was very tight with his elbows, so I wanted to reach to have him reach to go to my 2-on-1s. I think what I would do differently is, I haven't watched it yet. I didn't really want to watch it yet. I will get to it, but I want to work on being more physical to the body, more getting, I'd probably get to the body more push, more pull. I felt like I was waiting a long time, but that's probably what I would do differently. Just pushing, pulling, being more aggressive.
Earlier you mentioned that front headlock. At the end of that match, you looked pretty confused. Was there any clarification on why that was called?
I think they were saying it was across his throat, or it was too far, or I'm not really sure, because I see a lot of other wrestlers doing the same technique, and so I don't really know. I'm still kind of confused myself, but I know the wrestler. The first one, like I said, wasn't that tight, wasn't that hard around his throat. The second one was probably a little harder than usual. That's just frustration on me. I can learn from that, but I could see the second one, why it costed me the match, but I've never lost in that situation, so it's kind of upsetting to lose in that situation, but to me it's wrestling. If I can't do that, then I don't know what to do, but I'm not really worried about it. I know I'm going to make another team. I know there's going to be another medal coming. There's a medal every year, so that's all I got to worry about.
You guys a little bit shell-shocked that it came out to like this, that everybody lost their first match of the tournament?
I don't think it's everyone's shocked. I think everyone knows what we're trying to aim for. I think what needs to happen is we need to just worry about us and not what's going on around the country. There's a lot of medals that are flying around, and we need to worry about our sport. So other things could be happening. We don't have certain. I'm not gonna be I don't know how to say it, make up excuses, but we have less resources for Greco, so we have to learn it by going overseas. We don't have it in the regular colleges, so it's a little hard for us, so we have to come up with a better system, I think, and I think it's going to be fine. I think everything's going to be all right. I think we're getting better a little bit by little. We got a silver medal, that's the start. So I think it just has to start with that. So I don't think we're shell-shocked. I think it's just we're aiming for something, but it's just a process. So it's going to come, and we're still young. It's the U23 team. Most of these guys are probably going to make senior teams, and I think that's it.
Overall, what's your takeaway on the year? You had a pretty solid year. You wrap it up here.
It's a pretty good year. My first time at 60. I was at 55, but I bumped up. I'm filling in a little better to the weight class, so next year it's gonna be more of my year, I feel. But it's a good start to feel how U23 is, at 60 senior, U23 towards the senior year. So just aiming to go higher, not place third at trials, win it, and then get my experience at the senior worlds, and then try to bring a medal, like always. That's always the goal.